And let's talk about the event that's going to be happening in Washington, D.C. It sounds, Mickey, like a party that we should be at. The Village People are going to be singing YMCA. We all love that now because of Donald Trump.
There's a surprise.
Yeah, well, there's a surprise. Who ever thought that? And the world's most famous man, President Donald Trump, will be there alongside his mate, the FIFA president Gianni Infantino. And he'll be awarding President Trump with a FIFA Peace Prize. You know, so we're going to miss out on the music, but we could see Donald Trump getting this peace prize he wants. In your opinion, you're a footballer yourself and you played for Chelsea. Do you think football is just becoming way too political now?
Well, politics and football, I don't think it ever went together. In the UK, we're going to have an independent regulator that's going to regulate football. In one way, it's good to get the lower clubs more money. But in terms of this, where it's showboating, and we're in the USA, they know how to throw a party, and they want to include it in this way. I mean, YMCA obviously is going to be dancing, but really, I just don't get. It's going to be a razzmatazz. At the end of the day, you know, it's football fans. It's about football. Having the Village People there, great. I mean, iconic tune that is. I mean, I'm heading over middle 50s, so I don't look it. But I mean, yeah, I remember that's an iconic song. But obviously, in terms of this peace prize, I'm lost. I'm totally lost. I mean, President Trump said he's stopped 8 wars. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. I'm here to talk about football. I think obviously stroking people's ego is what the FIFA president is doing. President Trump loves this type of attention. We saw it when Chelsea won the Club World Cup. He wouldn't leave the stage. You know, I'm here to talk about football and the football fans. And we've got to remember, the only player ever to win 3 World Cups was actually my friend Pele, who I met in 2008, and we became friends. So it is about football. Yes, it's going to be a razzmatazz, but I want to get down and watch the matches in Canada, Mexico, and the USA.
So, Mickey, you don't look a day over 20. I just want to clarify that. Just for everyone watching.
That's all the lime juices.
Yeah. Now I'm stroking your ego. But I want to talk about the football.
You. I'm blushing.
Enjoy. I want to talk about the football with you because England and Scotland could potentially play each other. And this is something so many people have been talking about. And England do not win or get into the final. It's so frustrating. What's going to happen this year?
We have trouble scoring penalties from 12 yards. I don't understand that. It's not about they're getting paid £300 a week or whatever, but just by the time you've hit a ball travelling that fast from 12 yards, I don't know how a keeper can save it. But yeah, England-Scotland was the rivalry back in the home internationals we used to have. When the Scots fans used to run on the pitch or dance in Trafalgar Square, even if they got a draw. But that's going to be quite an interesting game, isn't it? England haven't won a major tournament since 1966. My good friend Steve Holland, who was the assistant manager to Gareth and assistant manager to 5 Chelsea managers, you know, he took us to 2 Euro finals, quarterfinals of the World Cup, but we just can't seem to get over the line. It's either the penalties or we're too tired. I mean, if I was earning £300,000 a week, I wouldn't be tired, trust me. You know, we didn't. We played football because we enjoyed the game. So I'm hoping, I'm actually going to put my neck out this time, and I'm going to say England are going to win the World Cup for the first time since 1966.
You know what, Mickey? You've just stolen the last question I was going to ask you. I was going to say, who do you think the world champions will be in 2026? But you said to me, it's going to be England. But it's also quite interesting because you're right. Every time England goes up for penalties, everyone hides. It's constantly talk about 1966. So I do hope that you are right. And what about the England manager? Has he got the kind of men behind him to make it happen, do you think?
Tuchel is a winner. He won the Champions League for Chelsea. He's a winner. It's disappointing that he left the club. He's a winner. He's got a mentality that I like very, very much. Gareth had the same. Steve Holland had the same. But Tuchel, he's won something. And the idea is he's got to get that mentality to the players. And we've seen it. We haven't lost any of the qualifying games. We're scoring goals. Still a bit iffy sometimes in defence. But I really, really think we've got a group of players here, from Saka to Rashford to Kane. You know, we've got a group of players that can do it. You know, we know how to play the game. The days where we were losing against Slovakia and Croatia, so-called third world countries taking us apart are over. England for the World Cup, if they're 13-2, I'm going to put £200. If I win, I'm going to give it to my local charity in East London, where I grew up in Stratford.
Well, Mickey, come on, England. I hope to have you on when they do finally play. Mickey Ambrose there. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you very much for having me.